morning kids. I hope you all are fit and fine at your places. So kids, as you all know that your PT1 exams are approaching. So kids, this video is based on chapter 1 and it is a revision video. So kids, in this today's video, we will do revision of chapter 1 going to school. So kids, let's start. Now, as you all know kids, that in this chapter we will read about the kids' journey to the school. Yes kids. See, in different places, the children or you can see the students, they do a lot of efforts to reach the school. So, in this chapter, we will revise the different ways of going to school. Now, as you all know, that the chapter name is Going to School. Now, in this chapter, we will read about 11 types or you can say 11 different ways of going to school. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what we can make here by clumsing it, 11. So you can see kids, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Now first of all, as you all know, first is bamboo bridge. Yes kids, in this chapter the first topic which we will read is bamboo bridge. The second is cement bridge. The third is Valam. The fourth is trolley. The fifth is camel cart. Next, bullock cart. Next it is bicycle ride. Next, jugaad. Next, jungle. Next, snow, and the last is so kids, these are the topics which we will study in this chapter going to school. Now it's first is bamboo bridge, cement bridge, then you can see valam, then trolley, then camel cart, bullock cart, bicycle ride, jugaad, jungle, snow and rocky paths. So kids, what are these different topics? See, these are the different ways to reach the school. Yes, the kids in this chapter are using different ways. Means they belong to different places and they are using different ways to reach the school. Now beta, what is the motive of reading all this? See kids, how much efforts the students are doing, yes, the kids are doing to reach the school. Yes, sometimes they are taking trolley, sometimes they are crossing the jungle, they are moving through the snow, means they are doing a lot of efforts to get the education. Yes, to get the education. Beta, education is the most important part of our life. Yes, so they are doing a lot of efforts to carry their education. Now kids, we will read these topics one by one. So let's start. Now kids, as the name of the chapter suggests, going to school. Kids, the whole chapter also depends on this topic only. Yes, every kid in this chapter is going to school and by the different ways. Now, first of all, we will discuss two different types, or you can say two different ways of going to school, of reaching school. Now, the first is bamboo bridge. And the second is cement bridge. The first is bamboo bridge and the second is cement bridge. First of all, we will discuss these two. Now kids, as you all know, bamboo bridge is made up of bamboo sticks and ropes. Same way, you know, cement bridge is made up of cement, bricks and iron rods. Cement, bricks and iron rods, bamboo sticks and ropes. Now kids, you can see the bamboo bridge there. Now first of all, we will study this bamboo bridge. Now, the kids who live in areas where there is heavy rainfall, yes, these bridges, this bamboo bridge is in the place where there is heavy rainfall, and the kids who live in this type of place means where there is heavy rainfall and the water comes to the knee high. There the kids used to take the book in one hand and one bamboo stick in the other, and they used to cross this bridge. Yes, this bamboo bridge which is made up of bamboo sticks and ropes. See kids, how much the kids are doing the efforts to reach the school. Yes, in the heavy rainfall time also they are crossing the bamboo bridge and they are going to school. Second is cement bridge. Now these bridges are there above the rivers. Yes, these bridges are across the water bodies. See kids, these are across the water bodies also. These are across the railway lines and canals, and these bridges are permanent bridges. Yes, they are made from cement, bricks and stones, and they are convenient also as compared to bamboo bridge. So kids, what is the difference between bamboo bridge and cement bridge? As you can see, the bamboo bridge is made up of 4 to 5 bamboo poles and ropes, or you can say bamboo sticks and ropes, whereas cement bridge is made up of cement, bricks and iron rods. Now kids, I think you get this bamboo bridge and cement bridge and the difference between these two. Now we will move to our next way, means the way to reach school. Now the next is Valam and trolley. Now first of all kids, we will learn about Valam and then we will learn about trolley. Now Valam is a boat. Yes, it is a boat which is in Kerala. It belongs to the state Kerala, whereas trolley is in Ladakh. Now see kids, Valam is a boat, is a type of boat which is used, it is a type of wooden boat. Valam is a type of wooden boat. It is a type of wooden boat which is used in Kerala by the kids to reach school. Yes kids, in some parts of Kerala, the kids use wooden boat which is Valam to reach the school. Now the second you can see trolley. Now what is trolley? Kids, trolley is an open box made of wood. See kids, as I am teaching, as I am taking the names, you can see the pics in the left hand side. Now trolley is an open box made of wood. Now it is an open box which is made of wood and it is in Ladakh. Now the kids in some parts of Ladakh, they use trolley to cross the river. Yes, this trolley is above the river. Yes, the river is there which is very deep and wide. This trolley is above the river. It is attached to one iron string, or you can say rope, and that rope is attached to both ends of the river through trees or rocks. And this trolley is attached to one pulley. As you all know, what is pulley kids? See, we will learn about pulley in trolley only. Now what is pulley? See, you can see pulley there beta, the diagram of pulley. Pulley is used in wells, in flags. Pulley is a simple machine in which one rope is there which can change the direction. So pulley beta, you know, now you know a pulley is a simple machine. Yes, and you can see the pulley there. We use pulley in wells, we use pulley in flag, and in here also in trolley the pulley is used to make the trolley movable, so that the trolley can move easily from one part to other part, or you can say from one side to another. Now kids, what is the difference between Valam and trolley? See kids, Valam is also made of wood and trolley is also made of wood. Valam is also used in crossing the river. Same way trolley is also used in crossing the river. But Valam is a boat and it is in river, but it is up in air. Yes, it is in air and it crosses like this. I think many a times you have seen this trolley. You can see in the diagram also. Now kids, we will move to our next topic, which is camel cart and bullock cart. Now kids, as the name suggests, camel cart, and camel is coming. So this means the cart, the carriage which is pulled by camel. Yes. Now where you find camel kids? Yes, you find camel in desert areas. So this cart is in Rajasthan. As I am telling you the states also, so this camel cart belongs to Rajasthan and this bullock cart belongs to villages in plains. Villages in plains. Plains means this area. Plain area where there is no mountain. So villages in plains, you can say normal villages which are, so bullock cart is used, and in Rajasthan, which is a desert area. Desert area and everywhere there is sand. The weather is hot and dry. So by these words you can understand that camel cart is used in desert area where there is sand and the weather is hot and dry. So kids, camel cart is used in Rajasthan, and the kids who belongs to some parts of Rajasthan, they use camel cart to reach the school. Yes kids, in the daytime it is very hot and all around there is sand. So the kids use camel cart to reach the school, and you can see camel cart there kids. It is a cart. Cart means carriage which is pulled by camel, as the name suggests, camel cart. Second is bullock cart. Now as the name suggests, bullock cart, in Hindi we call it Bail Gadi, and it is used in villages. Now kids, you know how the villages is. Villages are not like this desert area, sand, hot and dry. No, they have green fields. So this bullock cart used to move around green fields, and when it is too rainy and sunny, the kids use umbrellas, as you can see in the pic kids. And bullock carts is used through green fields. Yes, it moves through green fields and it's used in villages. You can write villages also. It is used in villages. So kids, one question arises that name the vehicles driven by animals. Name the vehicles driven by animals means you have to tell the names of the vehicles which are driven by animals. वो vehicles जिन्हें animals चलाते हैं. So one is camel cart because it is driven by camel. Second is bullock cart because it is driven by bullock. And the third you can say horse cart also because it is driven by horse. And in Hindi you call horse cart tonga. Yes, you call it tonga, some call it stanga. So this horse cart is tonga. The spelling is T-O-N-G-A. It's tonga. So these are the three vehicles which are driven by animals: camel cart, bullock cart and horse cart. Now kids, we will move to our next topic. Now kids, the next is bicycle, ride and jugaad. Now your favorite vehicle is there, jugaad. I think most of the kids like this vehicle, jugaad. See, it is made from the waste material. Yes, this jugaad is made from the waste material. It belongs to Gujarat. Yes, it belongs to Gujarat. Now kids, the first is bicycle ride and the second is jugaad. Now as you can see, bicycle ride, the name only suggests bicycle, means in the places where there is long road. Yes, the roads are too long. Long roads mean the kids used to cover long distances. where there are long roads and the school is too far, there the kids use bicycle to reach the school. Now the kids who live here, they are telling that first of all, the girls of their area, they did not go to school. Now why? Because school was too far. But now the group of 7-8 girls can easily ride to school with the help of bicycle ride. Yes, they are going to school by bicycle. So this bicycle ride is helping those kids to reach the school in easy way. And this bicycle ride is also helping the girls of that area. So here the kids are telling that there are long roads and they are reaching their school through bicycle ride. Now the next is beta jugaad. Now in some places of Gujarat, the kids use this jugaad to reach the school. Yes, in some parts of Gujarat, some kids are there, they use this jugaad to reach the school, and it sounds like foot. When it moves, it sounds like foot. Its first part is made up of motorcycle. Its first part is made up of motorcycle, and the second part is made up of planks of wood. Planks means pieces of wood. The front part is made up of motorcycle and the second part is made up of planks of wood, means the pieces of wood, and together it is called jugaad. And this jugaad vehicle helps the kids to reach the school in some parts of Gujarat. Now kids, what is the difference between these two? See, these both are helping the kids to reach the school. But this is a vehicle which is made from waste material and it is also made up of motorcycle. But this is a vehicle which is eco-friendly. Yes, it doesn't cause pollution and it is easy to carry, and the students can go long distances by this bicycle ride. Now kids, we will move to our next topic. Now kids, the next and the last topic is children cross the jungle, moving on the snow and rocky paths. Now these are the last 3 topics. So kids, first of all we will discuss children cross the jungle. Now as the name suggests, jungle. So here kids, the children are crossing the jungle. Jungle means thick forest they are crossing. Now here the forests are so thick. Yes, these kids are crossing thick forest, and the forests are so thick that even the sunlight does not reach the ground. Yes, the forests are so thick, so dense that even sunlight does not reach the ground. Yes, and it was very silent there, and all around you can only hear the sound of birds and creatures. So kids, the kids who live in this area, they are telling their story that they used to cross a thick forest, means they used to cross the jungle to reach their school. See kids, how much difficult their life is and how much efforts they are putting to get education. Secondly, you can see moving on the snow. Now this is in Northern Hills. Now kids, you can see their Northern Hills. See, this is the important part. This topic belongs to Northern Hills. Now the kids who live in Northern Hills, they used to go through miles of snow. Yes, as you can see in the pic kids, all the areas are covered with snow. So the kids who live in Northern Hills, they are telling their story that they go through miles of snow, and sometimes the snow is soft. So their feet sink. Sink means their feet goes down into the snow. And when it is frozen means tight, they can slip or fall. So it is dangerous also, kids. So see, this way the kids who live in northern hills, they are telling their story, and they are also telling that how difficult it is to reach the school after crossing the snow. Now the last is rocky paths, and this rocky path is in, guess kids where it is in? It is in Uttarakhand. Yes, it is our state, Uttarakhand. And the kids who live in Uttarakhand, they are telling their story. Now the kids who live in Uttarakhand in mountainous areas, means in mountains. The kids who live in mountains, mountains means पहाड़. जो बच्चे कहाँ रहते हैं बेटा? पहाड़ में रहते हैं, means mountains में रहते हैं. Now the kids who live in mountainous areas of Uttarakhand, they are telling their story. They are telling about themselves, and what they are telling? They are telling that they have to cross rocky and uneven. What is rocky? Rocky means full of rocks, and uneven means ubad khabad. So they have to cross rocky and uneven paths to reach the school. As kids, many of you have gone to mountainous areas, and what you have seen there? See, in mountains the paths are rocky. Rocky means full of rocks, and the path is also uneven. So the kids who live in mountainous areas of Uttarakhand, they are telling their story. They are telling about themselves, that they have to cross rocky and uneven paths to reach the school. Yes, and they are also comparing their life with the kids who live in cities, like in Haldwani. They are comparing that the kids who live in cities and towns, they can't move in these rocky and uneven paths like them. So kids, with these three topics, we ended our chapter 1. And kids, as you all know, this is your revision video. Now kids, I hope you got this first chapter. With this revision video, kids, I have given one revision worksheet. Do that revision worksheet in your EVS notebook and learn it also. So kids, stay fit and healthy. Thank you.